3, 2, 3. When I say go, and I highlight something on the screen, we merge audio and video together. So 3, 2, 1, go. Audio and video merged together. So video starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, it's me, Simple Programmer, and welcome back to the Java game programming series. And today we're going to be animating our player so that when we move, it actually walks. So what we left off with last time is this player, but he just doesn't move. He's still the same exact thing. When I move left, he doesn't turn left and move his feet. He's just static. Whoa, wait. Okay, never mind. So let's actually create that. So we're gonna create a new class in our window. We're gonna make a new class. I'm gonna call it animation. And here we're gonna have a lot of buffer data. Well, actually, not that many. It depends how much you want to have the animations too. So first, we're gonna make a couple of ints. So private int speed, frames, index. I'm gonna set to 0 and count to 0. There we go. And what? Oh, there we go. So now I'm gonna make some buffered images. So private buffered image, and you can change how many buffered images there are, but the amount of buffered images is the amount your animation will go to. I'm only gonna create 3 because here in my player I only have 3 things like that. So let me go back to Eclipse. I'm gonna break private buffered image 1, image 2, and image 3. Control Shift O to import buffered images. Now I'm going to create some one more buffered image. Private buffered image current image, and that's the current image the animation's on. And this is all the images inside the animation. So now we're going to create 2 constructors because we have 3 images to do that, so we can only have 2 animations. I'm going to do public animation. It's gonna have an int speed, buffered image 1, buffered image 2, and buffered image 3. There we go. That's, I think, about it for the constructor there. And I'm just going to put this as /3 frame animation, because this is going to be for 3 frames. And we're just going to set this dot speed is equal to speed, this dot image 1 is equal to image 1, this dot image 2 is equal to image 2, and this dot image 3 is equal to image 3. And we're also going to set frames equal to 3. So that's going to be it for this constructor. I'm just going to copy this and paste this just in case we want 2 frame animation, 2 frame animation. And I'm just going to remove this image 3 thing right here, remove this thing, and set frames to 2. It's that simple. You can just add as many as you want. You just have to add more images and add constructor for that respective amount. Now we're gonna create a method called run animation. I'm gonna do public void run animation. I'm gonna do index ++. Index is just I created that up here, and it's just going to go through every single image, and that's the index. And we're going to do if our index is more than our speed. And so we're going to set index is equal to 0, and I'm going to run a method called next frame, which I'm going to create right now. So right here we're gonna do public void next frame. It's gonna have no parameters, and all it's gonna be made up of is mostly a switch and case statement. So just go down here, we're gonna do switch, and inside here we'll have our frames, and we set our frames up here to how many frames there are. So we're gonna do case of 2 frames. In case we only have 2 images for our animation, we're gonna do if our count is equal to 0. Remember, we made count up here, but we never actually did anything with it so far. So if we count it at 0 only, for only at 0, I'm gonna do current image is equal to image 1. And remember, we made current image up here. I need to stop doing that. And I'm just going to copy this one more time for if count is equal to 1, current image is equal to image 2. And remember, we start at 0 because that's what we set it to up here. And there we go. And we're going to do count plus plus, and we're also going to do if our count is more than the amount of frames we have, we're going to set count to 0. So there we go. That's about it. Now we're going to break for that statement, and we're just going to do case. If it is 2, we're going to break, but if it's not, we're going to keep going. So if we have 3 frames, we're going to do if count is equal to 0. We're going to do current image is equal to image 1, and copy and paste that 2 more times for image 1, image 2, and image 3. So 2 and 3, and if count is equal to 1, if count is equal to 2. And same thing, we're going to do count plus plus. I could have just copy and pasted this, but I'm just going to write it up, and we're going to do if count is more than our frames, we're going to again set count to 0. So now let's break. That's it for this next frame method frame method. And now we're just going to draw our actual animation. So we're going to make a public void draw animation, and we're going to have some parameters here. We're going to have a graphics G, so we can actually draw it, a double X, double Y, and an int offset. Shift O to import graphics. There we go. And we're gonna do g.draw image, our current image. So it's just gonna draw the image that this thing is on. Our int X minus our offset, to offset it by however much we want. Our int Y, well, we're not going to do minus offset, and just for our observer, no. There we go. So that's going to be it for this class. I'm just going to create a couple getters and setters just in case. So public void, you know, I'm not even going to do from the source, I'm going to actually do them. Set count, oh, why did count go up here? Set count and count, this dot count is equal to count, public int get count, and we're just going to return count. Ooh, why'd that go in there? Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Return count, and we're just going to do it for our speed as well. So even though we're setting a constructor, what if we just want to change it? I don't know. Public int get speed, return our speed, and public void set speed int speed, this dot speed is equal to speed, not voice, void. And that's going to be it for this class. So let's go back to our player, and remember here how I said we're going to add more of these player images? Well, we're going to make an array of them. So let's just delete this and let's go up here. We're going to make a private buffered image array. I'm going to call them player image, jizz, because there's more than one, is equal to new buffered image. And let me go back to paint.net. The images that I'm going to use are not the ones facing forward or backward, because our player can only go left and right. I'm just going to use this one for when he's not moving. This one right here. I'm just got the rectangle select. This one for when he's not moving. These ones for when he's moving right, and these ones for when he's moving left. So we have 7 images in total. So let's go back to Eclipse. The new buffered image 7. And now let's go to our constructor, and we're gonna have to set each one of them to our sprite sheet SS. So get ready for it, guys. So player image 0 is equal to SS dot hello. Oh, we call it PS, right? PS dot grab image. Now let's see the X and Y which he has. Let's go to here. I'm just gonna grab this one. So let me zoom in a bit. So he starts at the X is 48 and the Y is 1. Wait, sorry, the Y is 148, 148 and 1. So let's just go back to Eclipse. We're gonna do 48 and 1. Wait, one sec. Sorry guys. I'm just gonna see, I'll return all that back in just a minute. I'm just gonna do this and Control Y back, just to have it as a model. So it actually starts at 48, 2, and the width and height, which is are 32 and 32. So player image 0, and do that. There we go. And just remove that. There we go. Huh? What? Oh, player image is 0. I'm just gonna actually change it to player image. It's an array. Okay, there we go. Now let's actually try drawing our player image 0. See how it turns out. See if we got it right. Let's run. And yep, it's perfect. Okay, that's good. Now I might just do a time lapse here. And just put them all in, and then you guys can just copy it, since it's just tedious and I know you can do it by yourself. So time lapse starts now. Okay guys, so I've got all of the values, and if you have the same sprite sheet as me, you should just pause the video right now and copy them. So I'll give you a second to do that. Okay, so now let's actually run our animation. So up here, we're gonna want to do private animation. Just gonna call it anim. Control-Shift-O to import animation because it's in the different package. And now in our constructor, we're going to want to do anim is equal to new animation. And we're actually going to create multiple animations, but we'll get to that in just a second. And wait, I'll just call this one anim right. So anim right is equal to new animation. And I'll just set the speed to maybe 3. And right walking, wait, sorry. This one has 2. Sorry, yeah, 3. And we're gonna do for our I created a nice commas here. So our right walking is player image 2 and player image 3. So we're gonna do player image 2 and player image 3. So there we go. Now that's our animation for right, but we also have to do one other thing. In our tick method, we're gonna want to do anim.run. Oops, sorry. Anim right.run animation. And now down here, I'm just going to do this as a test. So we're gonna do anim.draw. I keep forgetting it's anim right. Animation right.draw animation RG, and we're just going to do our int. Actually, no, it does not take an int, it takes a double, so x, y, and our offset is just gonna put it at 0. So now, if we actually run, we should see that we get a nice, cool walking right animation. Oh, I did that a little bit incorrect. The feet are off by a little bit, so I'm just going to edit that just a teeny bit. Maybe put the height down a bit to 40 maybe, or maybe that'll cut off his cap. Let's try again. Okay, that cut off his cap. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep that 36, just increase this to maybe 36. Or maybe even more. Try 38. Game. Run game. And there we go, but that's way too much. I can even see the other player there. 38. More like 34 maybe even. Let's run that. Sorry guys. Just skip over this part maybe if you want to copy it. Okay, maybe one more. Way. Huh. Goes into the ground a bit. Okay, sorry guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So it turned out that the height of everything in paint.net was 34. So here, I'm just going to change the height to 34. And that should be good. So, now, as you can see, our player is walking, kind of, but only in one direction. And, ooh, yeah, walking, you normally stop in between, so we're actually going to have player image 1 as well. So, player image 1. There we go. So now, if we actually run, it should look more like walking. Maybe this is too fast of a speed. We'll see. Now, if the thing will actually run, here it is. As you can see, our player is actually walking extremely fast. So I'll just put that to 2. Now if we run. Wait, is lower speed? 1 second. Okay, yeah, lower speed actually means it's faster. So 8. Let's try 8. Yeah, 8 looks good. Yeah, 8 looks good for me. So you can change it to whatever you want. And way to fix this actually higher speed is, you know, I think we go here. If we do it's less than, I think that will do fix it. See, yeah, now it's going extremely fast. So let's go back here and set it back to 3. Oh my, okay, never mind guys. Set that, okay, yeah, this is, you're gonna have to have an extremely small, I don't know. I'm just gonna set it back to 8, okay. So now, let's just create another anim left. And I'm just gonna copy this, paste it, and then instead we're gonna do anim left is equal to new animation. Speed is still gonna be 8. And for my left, it's actually 4, 5, and 6. In our tick method, we're gonna do animation left dot run animation, and now here we get to the fun part. We're gonna do if our velocity x is more than 0, that means if we're going right, we're gonna do anim dot draw. Oh, I keep forgetting. Animate dot run. Dot draw animation G, X, Y, and offset is 0. Now we're gonna do else if velocity X is less than 0. We're gonna do animation left dot draw animation G, X, Y, and 0. And then we're gonna do else. I'm gonna do G dot draw image because we don't have an animation for him just standing still. G dot draw image player image 0 int in X, and we don't need to put an int here because our method here accepts doubles, and then it just casts them to an int. And here we're gonna do int, integer y, and then just no. There we go. So now if we run, I should see that we're standing still. We're just standing still, and now, as you can see, we're walking left and we're walking right. There we go, guys. That is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, wait, one sec. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Next time, we will be having some, we will be fixing some minor issues such as rendering efficiency. Right now, it's actually rendering everything off the screen, and we don't want that. So we want it to only render the things that are actually inside the image that can be rendered. And that will increase our efficiency. And I think, let's go to our game. I think we have earned it to go up to alpha. Game alpha 0.0. Well, sorry, 1.0. We're in alpha! Hooray, guys! So that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, next time we'll tackle rendering efficiency, and who knows what? Maybe we'll add our first entity. I'll keep that as a surprise, and peace out. See you guys.